Hey, yo, what's poppin', gang? What's good, what's good, what's good? We back. Shout out to everybody for pulling up, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Needed to take a little bit of a break, man. We didn't stream all weekend. We didn't stream yesterday. Just needed to recharge the batteries, man. But we back. Y'all know how it is. What's good with it? King Hammer, what up, man? Let me know when y'all pull up, man. Hit that like button if you guys are just tapping in. Subscribe to the channel, of course, if you're new, man. We got quite a bit to get into today. Positive vibes, what up? We got quite a bit to get into today, man. The BET Awards took place yesterday. There's quite a bit to talk about from the BET Awards. Wale, we gonna get into Wale. What up, Noah? Monroe, we gonna get into Wale. We're gonna get into Wale. We're gonna get into Kai Cenat. We're gonna get into Kevin Hart. We gonna get into how I don't know if I really have words. I feel like we really needed this. The cultural impact of BET sometimes goes through this weird over-examination, and people look at BET weird, and I feel like I even was victim to it myself, looking at the BET Hip Hop Awards and how that differed from what I've chosen, how that differs from other award shows, and then we get something like this from the BET Awards, which was so culturally, I felt like, I don't know. Anytime something like that happens, I just feel so proud. And I mean what I'm talking about from just the Keyshia Cole, Amerie popping up, seeing Terrence J, 106 in Park tribute, not the tribute, but what they did with that, T.I. getting out there performing, Ludacris, T-Pain, just, and even some of the earlier acts like, Yin Yang Twins, and Party Like a Rock, bro, just all of that stuff just felt so good to see and remember, and and remember hearing those songs and what that time meant, the nostalgic feeling. For 25 years, this was amazing. And if they did hold back a little bit on previous years, it was absolutely because of it was absolutely because they were holding out for this. So shout out to Dot, shout out to everybody. We're gonna get into a lot of different things. To start this off. Did anyone watch it? I practically watched it. Shout out to Hoodie, man. What up, gang? We'll be in the building tonight for the GNX show. We are back to covering GNX. We are back to covering GNX tomorrow. After tonight's show, we'll probably combine Chicago into that. I did not go. We'll probably combine that into that too, but we'll talk about that as well. Now, let's go ahead and start off, man. Let's get into today's stream. Where I want to begin. What up, King Hammer? Drika Mac, what up? They actually did the big one this year. The creativity was 1,000,000,000%, and we gonna get into that, but we gotta start with the shenanigans. We gotta start with the shenanigans. Y'all know we gotta start with the shenanigans, and I'm not even talking about nothing BET related. Not yet. Not BET Awards. Well, actually, it is kind of related to that. Monroe, what up? Who was missing from the show yesterday? That the cultural reignition. I don't want to say reignition, but honestly, after everything Kendrick has been doing for the culture, it seems like it was a reminder to the people. Who was missing from the show? Who was missing from the show? Deontay. Who was missing? Come on. The culture always speaks. Noticeably missing from the show was Drake and Ack. Right? At least I didn't see Ack. If Ack was there, let me know. I didn't see Ack. I saw Kai. I didn't see Ack. But the culture always speaks. And I want to save that for the BET portion of the show. But there are some shenanigans. Cole was not there either, but I didn't expect him to be there. He didn't do anything. What up, S2K? Let's get into some shenanigans. Hold on. Look, bro. Who sent this to me? I think it was Deontay. Did Deontay send this to me? Somebody sent this to me and I thought it was fake. I didn't think it was real. I still don't really know if it was real or not. When I received this in my inbox, what was Wale doing at BET anyway? Did he win something? All right, so the shenanigans start with this. We're going to start with some shenanigans, and we're going to get into some other shenanigans, and then we're going to get into the awards and everything. So I saw this. I'm not sure if it's real. I literally tried to find this account, the Six Takeover. Is anybody able to find this? Any of my mods able to find this this handle and link it here? Because I tried to find it, I couldn't find it, to see if I could find this original post. The original post that I found on Reddit has since been deleted for some reason. When they announced album of the year, only person who clapped was Wayne. I don't know. I don't think that was true. I don't think that's true. All right, so here is this flyer that's been going around, man. The Sixth Takeover, which is not tonight. Tonight, what show is tonight? What show is tonight for GNX? What show is tonight? Detroit. Okay, so Detroit is tonight. Okay, so Detroit is tonight, and then we got Toronto on the 12th and the 13th, right? Detroit, thank you guys. Thank you, chat. So Detroit is tonight. So this flyer comes out, and I think it's absolutely hilarious because the thing about it is, even though it might be fake, it's so on par with what I think they would do that I think is real. So where outside of Rogers Center, do we have any Canadians in here? Do we have any Canadians in here that can let me know where this Rogers Center is? Where outside of Rogers Center? When? July 12th and July 12th and the 13th? So did that mean to be June? This is fake. Oh, wait, no, they have June right here. See, they got conflicting dates, bro. This is clearly fake. This is fake. I'm mad. I'm mad that it's fake because I wanted it to be real because it seemed like something they would do, but we could already see when July 12th and 13th, which the show in Toronto was June 12th and 13th, unless it's real and they just messed up the flyer. Unless it's real and they just messed up the flyer. The post is hilarious. 5:30 to 11 p.m. Pull up with speakers blasting nothing but Drizzy. Signs showing love for the Sixth God. And the thing is, the event may be fake, but enough people that seen this that thought it was real might actually pull up with doing that. They might actually pull up doing that. So if you didn't know, but I did see that this post has since been deleted. Your best OVO drip. All your dogs and only good vibes. What the hell is this? The Sixth Takeover. Toronto, stand up. This summer, Kendrick is coming to our city for 2 shows. But before the curtain even rises, we're making it known. This ain't just any city. This is Drake's city. Bro, you know they really wanted this to be true. This is the Six, and we're about to show them. The OVO takeover, we're calling all real ones, Drake fans, the Six Sides, soldiers to meet outside the Rogers Center at 5:30 p.m. on June 12th and the 13th, which that honestly, without these dates being messed up, I would have thought this was real. I just can't imagine that this would have went out unless it was some like fan page that's not really, not super, into like their event planning and stuff like that. I mean, it could be real and just could have a mistake. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Y'all think this is real? The dogs are buried. Y'all think this is real? So it's another Drake lookalike event. Let me know if y'all think this is real. Diego, what up, gang? Why would a real dot hater even pull up? If you hate someone for real, this would not even cross your mind. Real fake. No hate, no drama, just pure Toronto energy, positive vibes, and a full celebration of the legend who built the sound of the city. This is crazy. This is a person who probably is a real Drake fan. Like I said, even if this flyer is fake, I think them putting it out there and it being circulated the way that it's been circulated, I've seen it. I've seen a couple of other creators cover it. There's going to be some people who don't know this is fake and they're going to pull up. Hello, sir. What up, man? They're going to see this and they're going to pull up and they're going to think it's real. They have offered free OVO hoodies and pizza. I'm telling you, people are showing up looking for their OVO hoodies and pizza. If you in Canada, somebody go to the Rogers Center on the 12th and let me know. I need a video because I believe they're going to show up. I believe people are absolutely going to show up for free pizza and OVO hoodies. OVO hoodies is crazy. And then this picture is just, what? You know Drake ain't going to be there. Even if it was, Drake wouldn't be there. And then I seen a little owl in the corner on one picture, but I don't see the owl up there no more. So I think they probably took that off. But I do believe people are going to show up to this. If you guys are unaware of why this is funny, if you're unaware of why this is nonsense, it's because Kendrick's show in Toronto is on the 12th and the 13th of June. So basically what this would be doing is trying to pull people either from that event or try to show some sort of allegiance to Drake by forming a very small crowd, which I'm thinking it would be a very small crowd at the Rogers Center during that show, or at least they said before and during the show, while Kendrick is actually in Toronto, which I don't think that would do anything. I think honestly it would make them look even worse. This is too hilarious. It's crazy. It's not just hilarious, it's crazy. So again, let me know in the comments if y'all think this is real. Like I said, I pointed out something that I think would definitely lend to this being fake. Although it would be hilarious if it's real. July 12th and the 13th outside of Rogers Center. It's not July, it will be June. And down here, they corrected the date with June 12th and June 13th. Speakers blasting classic and new Drake. Signs repping the 6. Your best OVO drip and the entire city behind you. Pull up. This is crazy. I did see it shared quite a few times, though. I seen it shared like 200 times on one video. And then I seen, where's that video? I don't have it pulled up. But I did see that it was shared quite a few times, like 200 times. And I don't know, since it got taken down. Let me see if it's still up. I want to show y'all that it's been deleted on Reddit. History. Yeah, so y'all can see it's been deleted on Reddit. It says, sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators of the Drizzy Reddit. I love the boy, but this is corny. Nah, for real, like actually going out to protest a billionaire artist who doesn't know you exist just because you like his music is kind of lame. They're saying it's lame. And when I say the way certain sectors of this fan base has carried itself post-beef is embarrassing. Drake, I get downvoted. What? I got downvoted? Dude, I be feeling alone. This beef has fried our fan base's brain. Look at this shit. Wow, they actually against it. Ignore these people. Like, let's not make this a big thing. Yes, tailgate a Kendrick show. That'll really show them who's boss. Creepy as F. They're calling people to protest a Kendrick show. Basically, this is just weird. Sorry, guys. Yo, I didn't expect the Drake fan base to be against him. Please don't do this. Y'all so embarrassing. What? Corny. This is why people make fun of us. This is a weak move. This ain't high school. I see why that other sub lives off trolling us. Wow. And they're still collectively calling themselves like a group, like us. This fan base, us, they're like, yo, y'all making us look bad. This is crazy. I would have never expected this. This is all from a day ago. Bro, why make this a thing? Drake's gonna perform in LA one day and it's gonna be sold out. No need for this corniness. We need to find a way to get corny MFs like this out our fan base. This is just lame. Don't mind. Oh, here we got one. We got one. I told you they gonna think it's real. Don't mind if I do. Free merch and free pizza? Throw in some For All the Dogs logo beanies or bucket hats and some CLB logo beanies and bucket hats. White beanie hat with the pregnant woman logos. What? This will be a dope time to do a new album art promo or a few merch option designs. My take on this whole situation, normally I would agree. I don't think this should happen, but if it's gonna happen regardless, then pizza is a nice time. Ain't no way, bro. They doing it for free pizza, gang. We found one. I ain't gonna lie. It was tough. We found one. Hold on. Let's finish this comment. Also, the stadium speakers at Kendrick's show are gonna be insanely loud. So the practicality of trying to blast Drake music is gonna kill both vibes, in my opinion. But I think the city will undoubtedly be open to rehashing the battle debate and leaderboard. What? Yeah, bro. Yeah, nah, this crazy work, not gonna lie, both sides got parasocial demons. That's true. I agree. I love Toronto, but this ain't it. There's only one song I want to hear on June 13th, and that's To Mazza? What is that? On behalf of the GTA, don't do this. It's weird. Drake will sell out LA 50 times over. His next tour, don't worry about it. Holy effing cornball. So I've only really seen one person that was really like gung-ho for it. Everyone else in this subreddit or in this subreddit is actually against it. This is cringe. And worse when like 4 people show up, that'll be posted alongside this screenshot and used to further mock whoever actually thought this was a good idea. Here's the one thing I'm not seeing though, gang. Here's the one thing I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing anybody saying this is fake. So even though the people are calling it cringy and weird, they're not saying, guys, this is not real. They believe it's real. They just think it's corny. This makes the only thing of a spectacle and bigger than it needs to be. Man, I'm going to the show on Thursday, and I really hope nobody does any dumb shit. These folks want to do a pop-up and have food and bump music. That's cool, man. We're all fans here. Everyone should just show up, have fun, and then go the F home. Man, they're not doing us regular Drake fans any favors. I'm going to need them to chill. Oh, my God. Corny, cringe, ew. This is so cringe. Yo, the Drake fans is actually speaking. Oh, that's the headline for this video. That's the headline for this video. The Drake fans are standing against the weirdos. The gargling is insane. Uh-oh, we found number 2, gang. Number 2. We found number 2. Wait. Going for the merch and the pizza, but this shit is corny. Yo, wait. Drake fans being lured by pizza is a whole nother thing, bro. Drake fans being lured by pizza is crazy. One person says this gotta be fake. This is the worst shit I've ever seen. Not gonna lie, this would be great. Wait, not gonna lie. Top 1% commenter. What does he say? Not gonna lie, it will be great that the outside party bumping Drake hits goes harder than the inside. Chill. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing. All right, man. I could go all day. Actually, no, the comments end. This is funny as an idea, but to actually attempt it is actually sad. More people outside of the venue than inside. Okay, here's a couple of them down here. Why does this legit feel like a bait from the K-bots? Okay. I was gonna say that. Gang, I was gonna say I feel like this could be, honestly, if you think about it, it could be from the other side just making them look bad. But with some of the comments that we've seen, is the Drake fans are clearly lured by pizza. Pizza. I love that it's a pizza party. Y'all get it? Andrew, hey, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is a troll. This is a troll from the other side. It's a pizza party. Oh no, that's nasty work. Nasty work. All right, man. Like I said, we're going to get up off of this, but let me know if y'all think this is real. I don't think it's real personally. We went ahead and went over some of these comments from actual Drake fans. They think it's cringe. I'd say 95% of the Drake fans actually think it's cringe. There's a couple of fans in here who are actually excited to go for this pizza. They're like, bro, hey, give me the pizza and I'm there. So they love pizza. We know they love pizza. All right, let's go ahead and get into some of the things that happened at the show. Let's move on to the BET Awards. So the BET Awards took place last night, and one of the things outside of the award show itself that really kind of grasped audiences and had people talking was the fact that Kai Cenat didn't realize who this artist is. Let's take a look.
What up, Rusky? You good? What you playing on your Nintendo Switch? Smash. Smash Bros? I'll beat you. Alright, gang. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Hey, the whole chat knows him.
Somebody crazy.
Wale? What you do?
I know who Wale is.
Oh, word.
Right?
Oh, shit.
And then later.
Now, here's the one thing I want to ask. Here's one thing I want to ask to the people, right? Wait, let me Google this first. How old is Kai Cenat? When was Kai Cenat born? When was Kai Cenat born? December. So he's 24. He's 24. He was born in 2001. Let's see. Wale discography. Wale hits. Let me just look up his hits. Wale hits. Lotus Flower Bomb was when? Let me move this over so y'all can see this. Lotus Flower Bomb was, bro, it still don't tell me. (2011). So he was 10. He was 10 when that dropped. Love Hate Thing was 2013, so he was 12. The album Ambition, when did that drop? 2011, he was 10. Okay, I'm not trying to absolve Kai for not knowing, because just because you're young doesn't mean that you shouldn't know. But he's already kind of removed himself from really being like super like, how do I want to say this? He doesn't identify. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. He doesn't identify with certain, you know what I'm saying? So like him not knowing Wale isn't shocking to me, that he doesn't know who Wale is. I do try to give him the benefit of the doubt of his age a little bit, but if you within the culture, most people know who Wale is just off the culture. Just off the culture, we know who he is. But he didn't realize who he was, and his chat is letting him know, yo, that was just somebody. Let me run it back one time for y'all.
What up, Rusky?
Yeah, right. This is
what you playing on your Nintendo Switch?
Smash.
Smash Bros? I'll beat you. Alright, gang. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Hey.
Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Now, Wale being in his feelings, let's show y'all
the whole
why.
chat knows him.
Wale.
Wale? What he
You
do?
not know who Wale is.
Oh, word.
Right?
Oh, shit.
And then later on, this happened.
That shit making me look crazy right now. I'm just letting you know.
What?
That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway. It's
Oh, my bad, bro.
they running with it, but we'll talk later.
Yo.
Here's the other thing, bro. Here's the other thing. He didn't know who Wale was. I've personally met Wale. He was a dick to me, bro. I say it every time I met him. He was an asshole. The boy shooed me off. The boy was like, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's so crazy to see where his career is gone and what's happened. But here's what I'm gonna say. I think Wale was not using I don't think he was using common sense to understand Kai is always streaming. So the interaction of him not knowing who you were in the hallway, you actually look like the legend from that. You look like a legend. Like, bro, you don't know Wale? How you don't know Wale? The whole community of hip-hop enthusiasts and people who really just have been fans of Wale would have had Wale's back. Right? You look like the legend. Like, damn, how you don't know who he is? But when you go back and you tap Kai on the shoulder, who is always streaming and always on camera, I would not have even walked up to him. I would have just let it cook. My name would have been on the timelines. People would have been talking about it. Drop some music. Kai don't know me. Kai don't know who I am. Kai didn't know me. Drop that. Run with that. How you don't know who I am? Run with that. Use that momentum. But this interaction is what made him look like a clown. Right? This interaction made him look like a clown.
Later on, this happened.
That shit making me look crazy right now. I'm just letting you know.
What? No, Drika. No, is it Drika, right? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Yeah. I'm not saying Kai did anything wrong. I think he genuinely didn't know who he was, and there's no fault on him. I think what people tend to do though is apply their experience to other people and say, bro, you black, one. Let's just throw that out there. That's what most people, you black, bro, you supposed to know who Wale is. Like it's like not knowing Marvin Gaye and Al Green, not putting Wale in those categories. Let me just down bad myself. I'm not putting him in that category. I'm just saying there's certain artists that people is like, you just know, right? You just know who these people are, and seeing them, even if you haven't seen them in 10 years, and we know who Wale is. We know. So I don't think he did anything wrong. I don't think that Kai did anything wrong. I think he just kind of maybe showed his age a little bit. Like, bro, I'm not really rocking with what's the last song you would even know Wale from? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's partially Wale's fault, right? He's known for more of his antics and being an emotional artist than probably a lot of his more recent music. Because Wale has always been revered as a lyricist, as an artist, as a songwriter. I don't really think he's ever missed on his on his major hits and he's never really missed. Like we just looked at his we just looked at his hits. Wale's biggest hits in 2023. I don't think he's had a big hit in 2 years. The Matrimony featuring Usher. Why don't I remember this one? Hold up.
Getting engaged is like getting
Why don't I?
for it because it's growth. It's going to be new.
I'll admit it, albeit pathetic.
Shout out Funyo, my boy. Funyo, let me get into this one. I mean, I remember it, but this was a
Right.
You got it.
Oh yeah. I need it. Oh yeah.
Don't belong to anyone.
Oh yeah. Let's not even we ain't. That's not. Yeah, I remember that. I needed that Usher hook. I need that Usher hook. Shout out my boy Funyo for the 27-month re-up, and then we got Bag of Money.
She always riding for me. My bitch bad.
Oh my God, bad, bro. That's when T-Pain was running. But even then, look at these years, bro. 2015, 2012. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's continue to go. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Too much but come through. Cartier frames, too much.
In a motherfucker, ass fatter than a motherfucker.
So, I mean, we got my PYT in 2016, which is still on the low. I would say that was a little bit on the lower end. Come on, bro. That way? Come on, bro. That way? I don't even need to play that.
Really compliment your frame.
Come on, bro. 2011. Again, Kai's 10 years old when it's, and I'm sure you probably heard it, but 10 years old? Come on. All right, what else we got? Yeah, bro. And so when the night I met Wale, I also met Miguel. The night I met Wale, I met Miguel on two occasions. I met Miguel on 2 occasions, and I seen him another time. He performed Lotus Flower Bomb with Miguel that night. And this probably, I feel like this is probably one of his bigger, I gotta see what number 2 is. On Chill. Yeah, I don't know, man. Lotus Flower Bomb might be up there for me. It might be number 1. To me, and if you don't know what this one is.
Firefly.
Come on, bro. I'm not playing the whole thing because I don't want to get copywritten for this video, but these are the hits that he has. He rarely missed.
This pleasure is mine. There's no pressure for us to say.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. This might be number 1.
Someone I don't trust.
Yeah. Him, Jeremiah, Miguel, Jeremiah, and Wale is kind of like that they don't really miss. And then Bad featuring Tierra Thomas.
Most of us is rushing into it anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Bad to you.
2013. RMS, what up? So I wanted to just quickly go through that, like really quickly, just because his discography is crazy. His hits are crazy, but I think you have to put it in relation to Kai's age and him not knowing it. But I still don't think that absolves him from not being tapped in. You kind of got to tap in. This is the community we in. But hey, I don't think Kai did anything wrong. He just didn't know. He just didn't know. But I do stand by the fact that what makes Wale look bad is him going back and saying, yo, that interaction right here.
That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway. Oh, my bad, bro. I mean,
like, he thought that was in private, but it wasn't in private, bro. You on live stream at all times. So let me know how y'all felt about that, man. I honestly think that was not a good look for Wale. I think he should have left it alone. If they didn't know if Kai didn't know who he was, Kai didn't know who he was. I think he could have used that as momentum to drop some new music. And I think that would have probably put him up. Now, if he puts out some new music now, it just make him look corny because, again, tying into the belief and the thought that he's super emotional already. It really doesn't help him a lot. Bano, what up? Wale can definitely make timeless music. That's a fact. Tough day for Wale yesterday. I think so, man. Yeah, because we didn't talk about I didn't talk about it because I didn't necessarily understand what happened. But from my understanding of the other issue that Wale encountered did he interview with Joe Budden? No, I don't want to look at that. Where's the actual clip? Bro, why can't I find this clip?
It's your boy Alpha Media Room back with another one. Make sure you hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Shout out to Alpha Media.
We got Wale on the Joe Budden podcast, and anytime
I was like, the like you awards, like they tap the whole industry.
get started,
This is what you call PTSD of this whole industry shit. I was performing at the Soul Train Awards, and you know before you win your award, they tap you like you're about to win a job. So I remember, if I say who it was that was doing the awards, it might be problems, but
that would really juice this up.
Yeah, somebody was like, "Yo," so that's like you about to win for Love Hate thing, the one you just played. He's like, "You about to win for Love Hate," and I was like, "The winner is Kendrick Lamar for such and such," and I was like, "Why did y'all just tell me I won?"
Wait, what?
And after the commercial, they tapped me. Like,
that would really juice this up.
Yeah, somebody was like, "Yo," so that's like you about to win for Love Hate thing, the one you just played. He's like, "You about to win for Love Hate."
Yeah, I think you need to lay low.
And I was like, "The winner is Kendrick Lamar for such and such," and I was like, "Why did y'all just tell me I won?"
Moni did
and
it?
After the commercial, they tapped me. Like, "That was our mistake. That's really your awards." And I'm just like,
"Wait, what?
How you think that do your brain after
So
years?
they took
like,
his award?
But wasn't there like
I
an
still
envelope
perform.
with his name on it?
I still to this day I don't know what that envelope said because they gave me my award after like when the commercial and our bad, my bad, and I still had to perform.
Wait, they never announced it?
Oh, wait, so
they
you
didn't even clean it
won?
up?
And they didn't announce the correction?
It was before the performance.
Holy
That's
shit.
crazy.
And when I be like, when I used to be lunching on the timeline and stuff, like, it'd be stuff like that had happened, but it's like I can't say nothing because I don't want to make no more enemies. I don't want.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, it turns out that Wale actually made a mistake, which happens, especially if, multiple awards is being given out on the same day. But Wale
Made a mistake. Wrong category. I'm tired, man. I'm a failure, okay? I'm this, I'm that, okay? I get it. I consider Kendrick a friend, and the whole pod knows that. My bad. Let's all calm down and enjoy our Monday. So, oh my God.
No more enemies. I don't want.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, it turns out that Wale actually made a mistake, which happens, especially if, multiple awards is being given out on the same day. But Wale tweeted out, made a mistake, wrong category. I'm tired, man. I'm a failure, okay. I'm this, I'm that, okay, I get it. I consider Kendrick a friend, and the whole pod knows that. My bad. Let's all calm down and enjoy our Monday. Now, the category was Drake, started from the bottom, J. Cole, Power Trip, Jay-Z, Holy Grail, Kendrick Lamar, Poetic Justice, Nicki Minaj, High School, and Wale, Bad. Now, honestly, a lot of those songs is obviously memorable for a lot of us, right? And Bad was just one of those songs that was, man, if you had to just be there at that time, especially when you heard that little Bed Creek beat once that starts.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You're going to be singing the whole song, right? But besides that, I have a problem with these fan bases kind of just going off on each other just for someone mentioning one name like Kendrick Lamar. Like, we get it, he's the hottest rapper, but not everybody is slighting or disrespecting someone when they're just mentioning them. He just felt what a lot of people felt. Remember when J. Cole had in Fire Squad, he was talking about Mac Miller, bro.
All right, I wasn't really here for that. So basically, he just misremembered something, and I think that he said that they gave Kendrick an award that he was supposed to get, but it was the wrong category. It wasn't even the right category. So he's just looking bad for the last couple of days, man. He's looking bad for the last couple of days. I think sometimes the emotions really get to him. I don't know why. I don't know why it does, but yeah, bro. Y'all Wale hate is weird. He got the award. Wale lied. Megan would have been. All right, man. Moving on. So look, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So Kai Cenat, actually, there's actually some more. People were talking about Kai Cenat possibly getting kind of snubbed by Kendrick as well. So I wanted to see what interactions they were talking about.
How you doing? You good?
Do y'all know each other?
Yeah, I just met him backstage.
Okay,
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. Hey,
Congratulations.
thank you so much. Appreciate you. How you doing?
Nice to meet
you. Nice to meet you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. SZA.
Wait, what?
How you doing? You good?
I also seen something where somebody said, asked him if he was good, and somebody said something
Do
crazy.
y'all know each other?
Yeah, I just met him backstage. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. How you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How you doing?
Nice to meet
you. Nice to meet
Yeah, this said TDE to Kai. Yeah, I heard that. I seen that. Well, I can't find that clip though.
I ain't been here in a long time, but
I was trying to find that clip of Kai, not Kai, of Ray pulling up and be like, I'm TDE. I seen that.
You good?
Do y'all know each other?
Yeah, I just met him.
Hold up, where's my inbox at? Let me see this real quick. I don't know if he pulled up at the end of this clip. Also, what's the name performed too? Hold up, where'd it go? Right here. You're not gonna pull up, gang? You're not gonna do that for me? I'm trying to pull up the clip where Rayvon pulled up. But anyway, so basically what happened was, it looks like somebody asked, I think it was Rayvon that asked Kendrick if he was good or something like that. And he said, yo, if they acting stupid, they can find out. Here you go, something like this. No, that's not that. That's the wrong one. This one. All right, here you go. Damn, I already had it pulled up. I'm tweaking.
I just met him backstage. How you doing?
Why the audio so low on this one?
Yeah, I just met him backstage. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. How you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
The way Kendrick said, hey, shook Kai's hand and then immediately turned away, ignoring that annoying, that fat MF. Wait, what?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Every day I get happy.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you, SZA. That's all that is. By the way, thank you again for doing that last time. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Really think highly of you.
Thank you so much.
In your life.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You bring me so much joy.
Thank you.
And I love kids, and I feel like you bring the kids joy.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Hey, you good? You good? What up, Broski? How you doing?
Yeah, I seen him. He said I'm TDE. I heard him. So, yeah, man. So that was pretty interesting too. That's a pretty interesting, like, Rayvon being with SZA and Kendrick was something that was played against him during the beef. That was played against him in the beef. Drewski is Drake homeboy. Yeah, that's why he like, hey, bro, back up. He like, I don't want no parts of that dude.
How you doing?
They sitting right behind him.
Yeah, I just met him backstage. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, shook his hand, turned around. I ain't got nothing to say to broski.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
He looked mad uncomfortable though. He like, we sitting right behind Kendrick. You know? Yeah, Rayvon was like, hey, look.
In your life.
Thank you.
He made sure too.
I love kids, and I feel like you bring the kids joy.
Yeah. Thank you so much. How you? What up, Broski? How you doing?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, like I said, this wasn't a scenario where it looked like he got, I guess, like people were saying that he got snubbed, like he didn't, like Kendrick didn't really acknowledge him at all. But we'll get to that. We'll go ahead and get to that. I believe this is it right here. Yeah, this is it right here.
How you doing, bro? You good?
Which I don't know what they talking about. Drewski definitely, yeah, he did. Drewski did ignore him though. Drewski definitely ignored Ray. Like he tried to like pretend like he ain't see him. He kind of like dipped off to the side on some like, and I think Ray kind of tapped him and he just didn't say nothing. So Ray just said, "Fuck him, man. Hey, look, let me talk to Kai." You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, bro? You good?
Who cares? It's the trophy out. Facts. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You good?
Like he just dapped him up.
How you doing, bro? You good?
He dapped him up. He said, "What's up?" You walk past him. So anybody creating that narrative like there's some sort of tension between him and Kai, it don't seem like it. He shook his hand while he was sitting down up there. He shook his hand behind stage and smiled. So I guess it is what it is. We move on, right? We move on. All right, what else we got going on? Oh, so I wanted to get into this before we got into the BET Award stuff. Shout out to everybody for pulling up, man. Hit that like button. We almost at 300 likes in the stream. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button, I appreciate it. Kendrick Lamar gave Rayvon feedback during his beef with Joey Badass. So we see them together at the award show, and I believe this interview took place way before that. Not way before, but at least before that, this interview took place. And like I said, I think the narrative was that somehow there wasn't a line to Kendrick. He don't know him, he don't talk to him, and all that. So I think we just kind of start to see some of that stuff like unfolding a little bit differently in real time. So we kind of want to take a look at it.
I'm on the phone with him when I'm going at Joe. Hey, you fuck with this? I'm on the phone with him when I'm going at Joe. Hey, you fuck with this?
So you're getting feedback.
Yeah, I always get feedback. Shit still don't come out just like it still got a protocol. Everything got to get it like.
Was there anything that you that Kendrick, any notes Kendrick gave you about any of the records?
Like, if anything, is like take something out.
Like, yeah, take that out. Like maybe it's a little too far.
No,
but just
like ad-libs.
I think what they trying to see here, I think what the you know what I'm saying, the fishing attempt is, did he help you write any of that? Did he give you any input? Did he help? He could be asking for input though. Like I can't put that on him. He could be asking like, yo, did he give you a nugget and you took that and you ran? Or he could also be like, how involved was Kendrick with your diss records?
Like shit still don't come out just.
It kind of do, don't it, for yo?
It still got a protocol. Everything got to get it like.
Was there anything that you that Kendrick, any notes Kendrick gave you about any of the records?
Like, if anything, is like take something out.
Like, yeah, take that out. Like maybe it's a little too far.
No,
but just
like ad-libs. Like take them ad-libs out.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't like it's like or if it's not, it just didn't come out.
That's great. So there were records that you cut that he just didn't fuck with. You're like, all right, we gotta do something else.
Not just he didn't fuck with it. It's just like, okay,
that
maybe
team.
that.
Yeah.
It's like before GoldenEye come out. It's like, oh, these other records is like, oh, we could do this. It's like, that's not a good angle.
GoldenEye shit hard though.
Yeah, GoldenEye's fire.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like it's still the way we run TDE. It's still the same thing. You gotta go like, you know what I'm saying, down the line. They're like, oh, because you still speaking when they post it, it's going on TDE page.
Going on.
Right. That's the other thing, right? I noticed that there's some things that get put out specifically on like on Ray's page, and then it's the shit that gets posted to TDE. So that's like the more polished cuts. Like we put some effort and energy into making sure this is perfect, versus maybe some of the stuff that we might see that comes out on Rayvon's page. So what I get from this is that basically he's just saying during the time that we were going back and forth, it wasn't like I'm just dropping shit and not getting no sort of other ears on it for people to hear it and see, yo, is this something that needs to put out? Don't let me put this shit out and it be ass and then y'all part ways and separate from me, act like y'all ain't know me. Nah, nigga, when I put this out, you said it was fire. So especially to get that kind of reassurance from a battle-tested artist like Kendrick, I think that means something, right? He gets that reassurance. He understands that this is something that the big homie is cool with. I'm running with it for sure. So not that he got any sort of writing help, but it seemed like if you hear this back here, it kind of seemed like fishing. One more time, we're gonna
I'm
get
on
up
the
out
phone
of
with
here.
him when I'm going at Joe. Hey, you fuck with this?
So you're getting feedback.
Yeah, I always.
Shout out Andy for the 5. What'd you say? Like the video, crew. What up, my boy Isaac? What up? Kai spread the narrative that the Super Bowl used fake applauses for Hitter J3 said Kai was mad at Dot because he wouldn't let him in the hotel suite. Shout out to Andy. I appreciate you for that. I do remember that. Thank you so much for the 5.
always get feedback. Shit still don't come out just like it still got a protocol. Everything got to get it like.
Was there anything that you that Kendrick, any notes Kendrick gave you about any of the records?
Like, if anything, is like take something out.
Like, yeah, take that out. Like maybe it's a little too far.
No,
never
but
too
just
far. Never
like
too far.
ad-libs. Like take them ad-libs out.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't like it's like or if it's not, it just didn't come out.
That's great. So there were records that you cut that he just didn't fuck with. You're like,
And
I'd rather
also,
see
he's
him.
saying, bro, I had way more records. I had more records than that.
Okay, maybe that.
Yeah.
It's like before GoldenEye come out. It's like, oh, these other records is like, oh, we could do this. It's like, that's not a good angle.
GoldenEye shit hard though.
Yeah, GoldenEye's fire.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, it's still the way we run TDE. It's still the same thing. You
shit.
gotta go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Got to go through the protocol.
Because you still speaking. When they post it, it's going on TDE page.
Going on TD's YouTube.
Yeah, so I'm saying, it's like, nigga, you speaking, and it's coming from our side. So make sure that you coming correct.
We all got to make sure.
Facts, which I respect that. I respect that. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into the BET Awards. Let's go ahead and get into the BET Awards themselves, man. Like I said at the beginning of the show, a great night. We've been live for about an hour. So, man, I appreciate everybody. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you guys haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you guys are already subbed. But if you are not, definitely subscribe to the channel, man. It really helps out. We're on the way to 35K. So getting there really, really, really quickly. And like I said, just without y'all, I can't do it. But I want to take a look at the winners. But I also kind of want to take a look at some specific moments. I don't know if BET is gonna clip us. What up, Danny? What up, Mika? What up, everybody? I don't know if YouTube is gonna bug out for playing a bunch of videos, so I definitely want to talk about some of the winners and some of the specific things that happened throughout the night. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, I felt like this 2025 BET Awards was kind of like it basically just made people remember why the BET Awards are important. I mean, everybody was there. No one missed or skipped the BET Awards. And now you see that sometimes when people don't be showing up to the award shows, but this one was different. Kevin Hart was the host. You got Kendrick, you got Doechii, you got Glow in the building, you got Mariah Carey, who else? Just everybody showed up, man. Anybody who's anybody was there. And I think that it's a show of allegiance, community, and culture when it comes to other shows that don't necessarily have that, or where we feel slighted at other shows. That's why you gotta show up to the BET Awards. And that's something I said, that's actually something I said. Now I'm gonna call y'all out. I told y'all. I said Kendrick is going to go to the BET Awards. I said this. Like, we got to go back to, I don't know what, we dropped so many videos. I wish I can go straight back. I said Kendrick is going to be at the BET Awards. He may not show up to the AMAs or whatever, or when he didn't win the AMAs or whatever. I'm like, he going to go to the BET Awards. Y'all like, nah, he's on tour. He too busy. He ain't got time for the BET Awards. They straight shenanigans. I said, you know what? He's going to the BET Awards because it means something. It means something at this point where there's the watching the party die element of everything is needing to show up for the events that empower and bolster and bring us together too. Shout out to Chris Drops. If it's black, you gotta be there at this point. We ain't no going to them other events and not coming to this one, right? So, and I think not to make it like super racial or anything like that. That's not my intention. That's not my point. What I'm saying is when you show up to other events that you deem more worthy, it makes the BET Awards look a certain way. So you can't be at the Grammys and at all these other events and then not show up to the one that's designed specifically to show its allegiance to you, right? And to empower you. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was really dope watching that. I felt like it was really amazing to see like the early 2000s, the artists that was popping in the early 2000s, and to see everybody looking, I mean, for the most part, healthy. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, looking good, not looking like, you know what I'm saying, they out here hurting or struggling, and even though they might be, some of them might be, but that's not what I saw. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the show has come to an end, and despite Kevin Hart's jokes about not allowing after parties this year, the stars are likely headed to out to the party. Oh man, that joke was hilarious. Kirk Franklin closing out the show. I didn't see this portion of the show. I didn't watch the Kirk Franklin part. Kirk Franklin is always like, I feel like a major part of the BET Awards, but you guys can let me know how y'all felt about that. Glorilla says she was scared to ask Kirk Franklin to collaborate. I wonder why. Glorilla won the Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel / Inspirational Award for the song Rain Down on Me featuring Kirk Franklin and Maverick City Music from her Glorious album. When Kevin Hart decided to call people by their first names, I was like, yo, who are these people? But I thought that was hilarious too. During her acceptance speech, the rapper recalled feeling unsure if Franklin would want to collaborate with her before making the song. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared to ask him for a feature on the song because y'all know how I be rapping. But I was like, oh my God, when he said yes, said Glorilla. I had this song in the vault for so long. So shout out to Glorilla, man. Shout out to Glorilla for winning that award. The Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel / Inspirational Award for that song. Snoop Dogg. Snoop, what award did he win yesterday? The BET Ultimate Icon. I feel like they did like 2 or 3 of these awards. I feel like they did like 2 or 3 of them. I think he got one. Mariah Carey got one. Who else got an Icon Award? Kevin telling, bro, that was hilarious. When Kevin told Kirk to stop popping, bro, that was hilarious. I could not stop. I was like, man, and Kirk was looking like, are you serious? Kirk Franklin was looking like, are you serious, bro? You really talking like this right now? So we're gonna get into some of those. We're gonna get into some of those clips. During his BET Ultimate Icon Award acceptance speech, Snoop Dogg shouted out all 3 honorees: Kirk Franklin, Jamie Foxx, and Mariah Carey. Yes, all 3 of them won. Yes, all 3 of them were honored. Jamie Foxx had another really powerful speech too. I have not seen Jamie Foxx speak openly without crying in like a year. And I know it's just because he went through such a crazy experience, but we'll talk about that too. While speaking about his relationship with Carey's music, Snoop spoke about hearing her music in a unique place behind bars. Mariah Carey, I always tell you this, when I was in the county jail in 1990, Vision of Love would come on Saturday mornings and we would race to the TV just to see you, he said. The rapper continues, so when I finally got a chance to meet you and do a record with you, you treated me like family and it's always been like that, so I love you, MC, and congratulations on your Icon Award. I didn't know that Mariah Carey had, this was her first BET Award. I feel like Mariah Carey would have been honored a long time ago by BET. So BET, what the hell you doing? Yeah. Isaac, you talk about the joke with Kevin Hart? When Kevin Hart was talking about how did Stevie Wonder know where he was at, bro? I want to watch that whole monologue with Jamie Foxx. It was hilarious. One of the night's BET Ultimate Icon Award honorees, Mariah Carey, spoke about how she shockingly never won a BET Award before tonight. So I don't know if that's shade. I don't know if that's shade or what, but I thought that, what up, J-Tom? I thought that she might have won an award previously, but she didn't, right? They do Steven dirty. Nah, they didn't do him dirty, man. It's at this point, Stevie can see, and making jokes about Stevie Wonder not being able to see is just commonplace. I don't know if he's ever really hurt by it, so I don't want to say that, but it was funny. I mean, if you're gonna get one, might as well start with the Ultimate Icon Award, she joked on stage. But really, it's incredible to be here alongside Kirk Franklin, Jamie Foxx, and Snoop. I love you guys. Congratulations. Later in her speech, Carey shared some of words of wisdom. I just want to encourage everyone out there to believe in yourself, love and respect yourself, be a diva, be a boss, be anything you want to be, but be iconic while you're doing it. That's crazy. So Jamie Foxx reflects on his medical emergency in BET's Ultimate Icon Award speech. I think I pulled that up, unless I didn't. I do want to pull that up, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if they're gonna clip me for it, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We don't have to watch the whole thing either, but yeah, because he got a 10-minute speech.
Steve L. Steve L.
That's his daughters.
But when I saw that memoriam, I was like, man, that could have been me.
Yeah, So here's the thing, because I know a lot of people said a lot of really hurtful, almost hurtful things when it comes to his situation and all of the conspiracy theories and the cloning. When I look at his daughters, man, when I see his daughters sitting here, I don't really believe there's faking that. Scam, what up, gang? I don't really believe there's faking this kind of emotion, bro. Like, they're not trained actors or anything. He said that could have been me, and they are just in on stage, you know, just there, and they're just full of emotion about it.
I know that sound weird, but y'all know what either. Black people was the one that said, man, we got you. Not to say that white people can't pray either. I know that.
Jamie is hilarious, bro. Jamie is literally hilarious, man. But he was up there and he really just laid his heart out. Really. This is crazy, bro. How did he know? She said, Daddy, no. Daddy, no. Daddy, don't stop. Daddy, stop. So that's Jamie Foxx, man, winning his Icon Award, man. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. And I hope we continue to see him do more, man. He did that movie on Netflix. It wasn't great. I need to see him in some more. He's supposed to be, I don't know if he's still doing that Tyson movie. Stevie like, bro, I'm not just gonna carry it. He like, bro, you gotta hold this shit, okay? But I hope he still do that Tyson movie, man. But he was super emotional during his acceptance speech for sure. What else we got? Leon Thomas, man. Mom almost misses the best new artist. Shout out to Leon Thomas, man. That song is crazy. The MUTT is tough. I like this song, man. After performing his hit MUTT earlier in the night, Leon Thomas won the best new artist, and his mom nearly missed the moment. Man, I just want to say, my grandfather always used to tell me music is a team sport, and I want to thank God first and foremost, the coach of my life. He opened his speech. My mother, she went on a bathroom break. She didn't get to see me win, said Thomas, as the camera panned to his mom, who made it back to her seat in the nick of time. But I tell you right now, we've been in this together my entire life. Mom! That bladder be kicking in like, damn, I gotta pee. You better hold that shit. But I tell you right now, we've been in this together my entire life, and I wouldn't be here without you, Mom. I love you so much. So shout out to the homie Leon Thomas, man, for winning this award. That song is really great, man. This song is really great. Tip, what up? Leon finally kept one for himself. Love to see it. Shout out to the songwriter. He's a songwriter like that? No way. What has he written? Hold up, man. I want to know what else he's written. No. Snooze? Love Jones? In the Bible? By Drake and Giveon? Man, he's written all of that. Bro, why is he Drake name on here so much? I see Drake name on here a lot. Safety Net by Ariana Grande. Nasty by Ariana Grande. Honeymoon Avenue by Ariana Grande. What? Hey, man. Hey, W. Leon, bro. I didn't know he was writing songs like that. His whole album is fire. I heard he was on Nickelodeon. Was he really? He was also... No, that's him? That's the dude. That's the little... No. That's him? Bro, that's crazy. This dude, that's who we talking about right now. That is crazy. The talent is real, man. I'm glad he got from out of this Nickelodeon though, man. Nickelodeon and Disney be doing people wrong, bro. So I'm glad he got out from up under that, and hopefully he hasn't seen any sort of tragedy at all. But shout out to him, man, for getting out there and doing that and becoming, something even bigger than this. He been around for a little minute. He was on iCarly first. Damn, I don't know. I only know this from like my kids, but this is crazy. Damn, man. So like I said, man, shout out to him, man. I didn't know he was out here like that. He looked basically the same, just with a beard. That's crazy. Amerie responds to mixed reception of her NPR Tiny Desk performance. I didn't even see that, but I seen her performance. The portion of the show that was one of the more exciting parts of the show to me was this portion here, man. This 20-minute segment. I don't know. Listen, I watched it like this, so I don't know if they did it like back to back. How this was. It would have been crazy if they did for 20 minutes to just go through all of these different artists. Who went first? You had Ashanti. Ashanti pulled up and did some bangers, bro. Performed some bangers, man. She had a little segment there. Then you had Jim Jones balling. Here's Amerie's segment here. And it really seemed like the crowd turned up for her performance too. Honestly, it seemed like the crowd really. I remember this song being such a crazy hit, bro. It was insane. You know who else surprised the hell out of me, bro? I won't say surprised. I won't say surprised me, but even though I know he was just BSing, I gotta pull it up. Not BSing, but Tank's like performance of the Ray Charles joint. Tank's performance of that was insane, bro. Absolute insanity. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm just trying to get through this. Then you had all the OG hosts of 106 in Park pull up. Terrence was here. You had Free pull up. I didn't see then you had Keyshia Cole, bro. Come on, gang. I mean, but this is what I'm talking about. When you just go through 20 minutes of all of this and be like, bro, this was just such. When people talk about certain times and certain periods of music that were lacking or whatever, and I'm like, man, you just looking at it from, I don't know how you looking at it. You got to tap in and really, really, really dive in and see what was going on back then, bro. Then you had, did Bow Wow come out? You had Tigger and Jalissa pull up. I think Bow Wow was last. Bro, this right here, though, I don't know. If you wasn't there, you had to be there. You had to be there. You had to be there for some of this, bro. Like, and then the B2K. Oh, bro. Come on. And like, I wasn't a big B2K fan. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know what they did, bro. I know what they, man, you know what they did? Come on, bro. B2K was like, was basically the Black NSYNC. But I like that they, you know what I'm saying, they look healthy. Most of them, they all look healthy. They look a little bit older. And the other thing that I was going to say is that for some of these artists to be in their 40s and 50s and some of these artists in their 60s, whatever, older artists, everybody looks good, man. I know plastic surgery is plastic surgery and Ozempic is running rampant, but still, everybody looks pretty much, look pretty good, look pretty healthy. Then you get them all on the same stage, man. And then Bow Wow came out and he made the most of his moment. Bow Wow. 2, 3, I say. At one point, Bow Wow looked like he was getting kind of like he probably, like, you know what I'm saying, took a little something to get right for himself too. But shout out to Bow Wow, man. He had a nice little spot there too. But I thought that this portion of the show was really meaningful to me, being able to kind of go back through some of these different artists and you kind of remember, like, damn, man, that was fire. I forgot that. B2K was my favorite. You know they had to pay Omarion. That's facts. Hi, I sub. What up, Sleepy Time? Bow Wow, Ohio in the house. Yeah, man, he was there too. Man. So shout out to him. So what else we got? Wayne was there. Now Wayne performed Amerie. I don't know if he performed anything else, but he performed Amerie. Fresh off the release of his new album, The Carter 6, Lil Wayne's performance began with a slideshow of all of his album covers. Surrounded by a gospel choir, Wayne entered the stage and performed Welcome to the Carter from The Carter 6. And then he followed up with his classic hit, Amerie. We already knew Amerie was going to be a thing. We knew Amerie was going to be a thing. Yeah, and then Ashanti kicked off the jam-packed 106 Park celebration. I told y'all that was probably one of the more that was my favorite part of the show for sure. Favorite part of the show for sure. Doechii and Snoop shake hands on the red carpet. So Doechii, where's Doechii at? Doechii's acceptance speech, I think was fire. I know a lot of people, had some things to say about it. A lot of people had some things to say about, some things she said, but she won. She won for best female hip hop artist, which I don't really know if there's much to debate about that. A lot of people hate her for whatever reason.
Chaos in our communities in the name of law and order. Trump.
So she's talking about what's going on outside of the stadium. Everything that was going on with ICE and these military tactics is something that she addressed, and I've heard a lot of people speak about it. On every award, somebody just made a comment where they said, TDE really is kind of showing their place. Best female hip hop artist, SZA won as well, and so they came. Like I said, a lot of people had something to say about her speech, and giving some light to what was going on. But I think it was her moment, and she did with it, exactly what she wanted to do with it, man. So that's that. Where is Kendrick's acceptance speech?
What's up, LA? Come on.
Always in LA, bro. Always in LA. So Kendrick Lamar accepted. So BT, always praying for my city, Compton, Los Angeles. Shout out to you, Bumpton, baby girl. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 2. Yeah, definitely praying for that city, man. It's a lot going on right now, man. But going back to what I said in the beginning, of the video was who was missing from this show. And who was missing from this show, and where he said basically like being on the right side of culture. Let me just get his exact words.
Of the cycle of what we represent, and that's real. My heart, BET always make sure that they represent the culture right, and always put me.
BET always making sure they represent the culture right. Now, that's not to say that Drake has never been a part of these events, right? Like Drake's been there, Drake's performed, Drake has won awards and all that stuff. But I think this year, I think the absence of anything Drake is kind of telling too, and maybe that's a sign for where things are gonna go going forward. But I really felt that culture realignment. I think that's a good way to put it, right? I think the culture realignment is definitely something that I'm
right now. Please come to the show. Yeah.
SZA there, SZA won.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this thing going. I appreciate y'all. Love and respect to BET. Thank you every time.
Love and respect to BET, man. Thank you every time, man. And I believe at this point he's the most awarded BET artist. Artist through BET Awards, through either regular awards or hip hop awards. I believe he's the most awarded artist, and I think Drake is either second or third. So I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah. So if we go back and we look at who won, best female artist, best female R&B/pop artist goes to SZA. Best male R&B pop artist goes to Chris Brown, which absolutely. Best group, Future and Metro Boomin. Best collaboration is Luther by Kendrick and SZA. Best male hip hop artist goes to Kendrick Lamar. Best female hip hop artist goes to Doechii. Video of the year goes to Kendrick Lamar. Video director of the year goes to Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar. Best new artist goes to Leon Thomas. Album of the year goes to Kendrick Lamar. Dr. Bobby Jones' Best Gospel Inspirational Award goes to Rain Down on Me with Glorilla and Kirk Franklin. Best Actress goes to Cynthia Erivo. Who is that? What movie have they been in? Oh, okay. Yeah. Girl from Wicked. I seen something about, man, I ain't even gonna go into that, bro. I ain't even going into that. Best actor, Denzel Washington. Best movie, Luther, Never Too Much. I still haven't seen this yet. I gotta check this out. Young Stars Award goes to Blue Ivy Carter. Sportswoman of the Year goes to Angel Reese for basketball. Sportsman of the Year goes to Jalen Hurts for football. BET Her Award, Heart of a Woman, Summer Walker. So if we just take a look at the list of winners, you'll see Kendrick literally dominated the BET Awards. And I don't know what he's gonna put out this year, if we have anything this year to see kind of where that stands for next year. But right now, I don't know, man. This is just absolute domination. Best collaboration, best male artist, video of the year, video director of the year, album of the year. And I think this is probably more in line with people's emotion around this project. Like, if it's nominated for these awards, it should win. But of course, it'll win. It should win, as you know, when it's over here, right? So yeah, I think it was a great night. All in all, I think it was a great night. The BET Awards definitely realigned themselves. And like I said, I don't know if it's because it was the 25 years. Dime, what up, gang? I don't know if it's just because it's the 25 years. I don't want to see it take a back seat or fall off in the coming years. The BET Awards should always be in line with the pulse and the current culture of anything hip hop and R&B. Man, it should definitely be the focal point. That should be the award show that gets it right. Right? That should be the award show that gets it right. All right. Thank you guys so much, man, for pulling up today. I hope y'all had a good time. We've been live for about an hour and 20 minutes. I will chop up these videos. I'll put them out on their own, but I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. We haven't gone live in like 3 days. I needed a little bit of a break. And so I appreciate y'all hanging with me and rocking with me, man. Like I said, if you guys haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel. Really helps out so much. You guys can follow me at all my socials. If you guys don't mind, join the Discord. The Discord is free. And sometimes I know YouTube doesn't send out the notifications when I go live. That's why you see me notify you guys in the community section. You guys see me notify you guys on Instagram. You guys see me notify you everywhere. Anywhere I can to let y'all know I'm live. But if you guys are in Discord, you get a ping from me every time I go live. That way you guys will never miss a video. But thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys don't mind, like I said, hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, we on the way to 35K, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Wait, Legends, Roman, the crew, hold up. We getting a Sinners review? Oh, I could do that. I'll see y'all in the next one. I could do that, though. All right, I'm going to do a Sinners review. I'm going to do a Sinners review. I haven't done one yet. If y'all want to see it, maybe I'll just put out a video about it. But thank y'all, man. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.